right, y'all, and welcome to the Raw BJ podcast, y'all. We are here with another indie music moment. Today we have in the building BSD,
Yes.
otherwise known as Brown Skin Dee.
And Ben showed them.
Thank you so much.
I love it. Thank you for being here, D. I don't know what to call you, Brown or Skin or D.
Don't by skin.
Right.
Skin coming in.
What's up, Skin? I love it.
My family called me D, like
D.
to the hood.
Okay, the hood. Yes, I love it. So let's go ahead and get into it because we want to know about you. Rapper? Do you do a little singing too?
Well, I mean,
Y'all sound
everybody can sing nowadays. Yeah. I
okay.
sing.
Do you sing or do you sing?
Right.
Sing.
Okay. So it's not a slang,
No.
but you can do a little shoot wop 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 wop.
Yeah. Yeah. I can do some unique tunes with my voice, I guess.
Okay, nice. Well, tell us about BSD. Who is BSD? Where did the name come from? All of that.
I know it's start. Well, first of all, before it was BSD, it was just D'Angelo. Before I recognized and realized that I had talent growing up as a child. Like I've always been in the arts and stuff as far as like just being weird, I guess. Like when all the kids wanted to go outside, I wanted to stay in the house and be making up shit and doing stuff and just 106 and Park. Before 106 and Park, it was just watching music videos on BET that come on late at night. But music is a big part of my family. Like we love music. We rapped and stuff in our hood growing up, like rapping on the streets, rapping on the blocks, rapping against each other and things of that nature. But as far as like professional, I never went to school I never went to professional art school, college or nothing like that. But the only thing I did in arts in high school was drama club. I was in the drama club. I did the whole 4-year thing, the whole high school year. Everybody was doing basketball, track. I did do track. I did track for 2 weeks. And let me tell you why I did track for 2 weeks. We had to wake up like 7 a.m. before school started to be at school to train for an hour, then go back home, and then go back to school. I thought that was a bit much, and I ain't want to do it no more.
Oh, I can assure you that was just your school because because at my school the bell rang and school was over and then you walked yourself across to that field.
No, we had training before school started.
The devil's a liar.
But why wouldn't they let you shower at the school instead of like go back home and then come back?
I chose to do that because I can walk. So it was all me being late.
So it was a you problem. Okay.
I still agree with the practice in the morning part. Like y'all, because I feel like kids would be asleep when it's time to do classes, like because you ran 1,600.
Yes. But that's a good way to start your day, though.
Yeah. Well, I didn't even think about that when I was 14,
like
15.
Right.
Hey, that sounds like a day from hell. What to start the boy laps around the track, and then you want me to care about everything else?
I already don't want to get up.
No.
But yeah, I left that to the other people. I left that to my other people. But what really started me with music is, I just felt like I write music. I've been writing stuff. I write poems and stuff like that. I was like, okay, well, you can do something with this. Just start rapping. So my best friend, and we was in 10th grade, he made a studio in his closet. And they was rapping, and they said, D, you gonna rap? I said, well, I can write a song.
Right.
Because they were more freestylers. Like, I said it to this day. I may not be the best freestylers, but I know I can write some songs.
Right.
I can write. I can get in the studio and what I just wrote down, I can get in there and give it to you.
Right.
But as far as freestyle, I can do a little freestyle, but I'm not no freestyle type of rapper.
Okay.
And I'm not trying to compete or anything out here like that with nobody. But those songs we made in the closet, those songs are still on YouTube. They probably got like 500 views after 15 years. But you know, people got videos like that on YouTube. I used to do YouTube all the time. So if I've always been in social media and just always want to be in front of the camera and all that other stuff and just get my creative shit and share it with the world.
So who or what inspired you to create music as a child? Where you just, I know you said you were a creative kid, but was there any one particular person or thing that made you say, yeah?
I guess just watching all the people on TV, watching, you know, all the celebrities on TV, watching them do interviews on YouTube, on 106 & Park. Oh my God, I want to do that one. I want to go to 106 & Park and I want somebody to interview me about my music.
Right.
I want to go on a 106 & Park. You know, that little small stage.
Right.
I always dreamed of performing on that little small stage.
Yeah.
They had back in the day, like, ooh, that could be me up there.
Yeah.
You know, like, you know,
Well, this ain't 106 & Park, but welcome to the Raw BJ podcast, where we value the independent artists. This is like y'all's new 106 & Park. How about that?
It's just the culture that made me feel like I want to do this and share it with the world. They can do it, I can do it too.
Nice. Exactly. Okay.
I just love the without prompting dance snap.
Right.
If you know, it was a very Lori Ann Gibson boom boom cat.
Well, it was. But you know what? I saw your reel or your short on YouTube where you dancing to Sierra.
Oh yes, now, Sierra is one of my favorite artists. I love her. She's one of my top, and watching her on through her journey inspired me a lot. Like being from Atlanta, Georgia, and stuff like that. And I was so weird as a child. Like my sisters and my cousins, they're girls. I used to make them do everything. Like I was the Ike of the family. Like if I seen something on TV, I would make them do it. I was like, okay, we just seen this Latoya Luckett video. Okay, we're finna go redo this video.
Right.
So I'll have my laptop and I'll try to record them with my laptop and recreate the video I seen on 106 & Park with them. So they used to be getting tired of it. But
directing and producing.
They let me do everything, especially my sister. She was my sister, so girl, you just gotta deal with it.
Right. Okay.
You're gonna be a Leah today. You're gonna be a Leah. And tomorrow you're gonna be left eye.
Period. Okay.
So I just created this whole creative bubble growing up.
Nice. I love that. That's very interesting. It sounds a lot like my childhood too. I didn't have like creative people in my family. I saw my mom, who's a chef, and that's a form of creativity as well.
Definitely.
But as far as like music, media, podcasting and shit, something that I came into later on in life. It's interesting to hear that from you. So I do know that you describe your sound as hood pop.
Yes.
Okay. Tell us more about the hood pop.
Okay, right. Because if I play some stuff, like I said, I used to record back in the day in my best friend's closet. I used to have a whole studio. You'll be like, who the fuck is this thug rapping on this beat? And clearly back then I wasn't out, but I knew who I was. And I was like, okay, well, this is what I sound like. I'm from the bluff. I'm from the hood. So when I rap, if that's coming off, this is what is coming off. I'm not trying to be something I'm not. So when I say I'm hood pop, is because I feel like when I go in the studio, when I'm doing anything that has to do with rap, my hood side just comes out. And flamboyant, I'm very flamboyant. So hood pop. I mean, you're gonna hear the voice that sound a little hood, but when you see me or you see me do certain things, or how I spit out the words or how I do certain stuff, the lingo, how I do, is I am who I am. I am an LGBT community. Like I'm gay.
Right.
So, but I don't like to call myself a gay rapper because I feel like that's old. I don't feel like we need to be saying gay rapper anymore.
Right.
Because so many people have crossed boundaries. Lil Nas X, definitely. Saucy Santana, definitely. And before those two, it was somebody else from Miami or something. I don't know if y'all remember, but his name was Red Eye, something like that. He was the first gay rapper in our community as far as mainstream, but he didn't make it, but he made it just all the way, almost there. But yeah, I don't consider myself a gay rapper, but I am a gay rapper, but I don't want to be considered that. But I do want people to understand that I am a part of this community and that's where I come from.
Yeah.
Because I'm not gonna pretend to be, somebody else. I'm not, because I feel like it's too late in this world to be pretending to be something that you're not.
Yeah.
Just be who you want to be. They accept it or not. And to my understanding, they are.
Yeah.
Overall, I feel like the artists themselves put themselves in that box, but realistically, if the talent is there, people don't care.
Yes,
and it's just at this point, I feel like it's like that. I could understand back in the 90s when there was like a veil over it, and people were still caught up in that shit, But again, back in the late 90s, people thought the world was going to end too. So I think that also added to people's perception of what's happening.
It's becoming part of the norm to not it's almost like you people don't like when you're homophobic nowadays.
It's still not fully.
It's not fully accepted, but we have
accepted.
many more allies and many more people who are willing to step up and say, "Hey, you're wrong." You know what I'm saying? And you should not say shit like that. A, B, C, D. Versus back in the day, where your allies would be your allies behind.
They got your back, but your way
back, right? Yeah, I think it's definitely a much safer space. Of course, there's always going to be those who are ignorant, but I feel like now we're definitely in a space for that. I love it.
But you know what? I'm really happy that we are at a place where we can have these conversations and we've broken down walls, because a lot of what people say is homophobic is really just ignorance.
Yes.
You've been indoctrinated with something and they've told you something so many times over that now when you meet someone in the community, you think you know because that's what's been told to you all this time, and you haven't actually had a conversation with someone from the community to dispel that myth for you. So
because it's been told to you by somebody outside the community,
right? But someone that you're in close proximity to, so you know them. So it's like, I feel like with music being universal, it opens up the doors and it opens up the conversations.
Right.
It does. Music is so powerful. It's not just love, it's information.
Right.
And I love how we're able to bring all that full circle. And some people aren't homophobic. They just have questions. And if, you know, and people in the community have the power and also somewhat responsibility to offer the answers to those questions.
And make people aware.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's go ahead and talk about the first song we're gonna play, "Beef." Is this about somebody?
Wow. It's, you know what? Like I said, my hood side comes out. So when I write music, I don't really be talking about nobody. I just be talking shit. Just like if I was to be having beef with somebody.
Oh, this is what the track would be like.
Yeah, and I'm on a reality show. It's nothing but drama. So some of that beef song probably came from some of the drama I've been through on the show or something like that.
But if it strikes a nerve, it's you.
It's you. Thank you.
Just like on Facebook when you see a post, it ain't all about you.
Yes.
It ain't all about you. All they said was these fuck niggas gotta go. Now you feel away. Well, you're one of them.
Exactly.
And beef is really a bluff. It's like a bluff. It's like, pull up to the parking lot, you got beef with me or whatever. But I also do say in the song, like, I'm not chasing beef, I'm chasing money. So I'm not, if you have beef with me, I have no idea if you have beef with me. But if you do, I mean, pull up to the parking lot. I mean, maybe we can talk it out, or, you know, if you hit me, I mean, I'm not a fighter, but this song does not promote.
Why don't you just hit him with that big ass ring and it'll be over? This man with the 18 never. You want to pull up? We can handle it with a goddamn concussion. This carry ring hanging off your neck. Pull up.
Yeah, beef is just one of those songs where I'm just talking shit. Like Cardi B, Bodak Yellow, she was just spitting her shit, talking her shit. Nicki Minaj talk shit. Look, see, what people don't understand is being a rapper, it's just rap talk. It's all this shit we doing. It's just rap shit, rap talk. Somebody probably can relate to it, or somebody probably not can relate to it. I mean, it's probably not always everything that we rap is something that's like really that we really done.
Well, I asked because we had an artist on here before with the song called Beef, and it was most definitely was about another artist. So
my song is about whoever you relate. I want people to listen to Beef or listen to any of my songs and be like, okay, I can relate to this a little bit. Oh, I like this line. Let me say this line.
Right.
You know, grab something from my music.
And then it become a colloquialism for the people. But I feel like some of it can be subconscious because of the environment that you're in a lot. Like if you're in a situation that's like drama filled, there's going to be some kind of release that you need, and some kind of pressure that's going to come up, and tension. And when you get it off your back, it's going to present as if it's a thing that's happening in the moment right now, because you are feeling it. Whether it has a determinate target or not, that's what's happening. So no, for real, like just like if you go through something at work and you come out with a song called Cubicle Rage or whatever, you know what I'm saying? It's not necessarily about a particular event at the office, but if Carol touched that water cooler one more goddamn time, like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's gonna be up, you know?
And this is another thing with me. When I heard the instrumental, the beat to Beef, the beat is hard as fuck, so I can't go up there being soft. Right. Like, I gotta go up there and I gotta go in on this beat. I love trap beats. I just really do love trap beats. luck, but I'm also I can do it all. I feel like I can just try to do it all,
Yeah.
But when I hear those trap beats and stuff like that, yeah, I just go in.
That's home though.
Yeah, right. That's Atlanta.
I'm gonna give it what it's given. That beat is giving that knock. I'm gonna give the knock.
Well,
on the record.
Go ahead and give us the song. Introduce the song Beef.
Beef. Here we go. Let's do it.
Tell a nigga pull up to the parking lot, pull up to the parking lot. Tell a bitch pull up, tell a bitch pull up to the parking lot, pull up to the parking lot. Oh, you mad? You got beef? Then pull up to the parking lot, pull up to the parking lot. Oh, you mad? You got beef? Hold up. Never let a lame chick check you. Never let a broke nigga fuck you. Cause if a bitch got beef with me, you gon' have to send a referee to come and rescue him. I ain't chasing beef, I'm chasing money. While you out there sucking knob for free, I get money. With 0 fucks given, take it to my man. Now that's what the fuck I call 0 fucks given. Cause when I eat, he eat, like Thanksgiving. I ain't new to this, I'm true to this. I know you heard big flexing, bitch, I been the mix. I know you heard big flexing, bitch, I been the mix. All these bum ass hoes, they keep checking for me. All these bum ass hoes, they keep checking for me. Rule number 1, that's a no-no. Rule number 2, you just a bum ass bitch from the streets. Tell a nigga pull up, tell a nigga pull up to the parking lot, pull up to the parking lot. Tell a bitch pull up, tell a bitch pull up to the parking lot, pull up to the parking lot. Oh, you mad? You got beef? Then pull up to the parking lot, pull up to the parking lot. Oh, you mad? You got beef? Hold up. This ain't what you used to, bitch, I'm new. Bro, you old news. You old news, my new nigga is my old nigga, and you hoes mad, just gold diggers. Ha, you the new Atlanta, I'm the old Atlanta. Get your street cred up, bitch, you been feds. Ain't with that fake shit, I'm all real. Real motherfucker, that's just all real. You hoes are play dummies, you hoes are do anything for money, anything for money. I got my shooters on my right, my hitters on my left. It's guaranteed to go down tonight. You wanna check with me? You wanna sit with me? But it ain't free. No, it ain't free. Stacking bricks, it's tall as the Empire State. Babe just passed me the blunt from the bag. Tell a nigga pull up, tell a nigga pull up to the parking lot, pull up to the parking lot. Tell a bitch pull up, tell a bitch pull up to the parking lot, pull up to the parking lot. Oh, you mad? You got beef? Then pull up to the parking lot, pull up to the parking lot. Oh, you mad? You got beef? Hold up. Tell a nigga pull up, tell a nigga pull up to the parking lot, pull up to the parking lot. Tell a bitch pull up, tell a bitch pull up to the parking lot, pull up to the parking lot.
What? Okay, pull up to the McDonald's parking lot. Nah, I want to know though, like which parking lot are they supposed to be meeting you at?
I mean, it can be the varsity parking lot.
Okay.
Right. Your parking lot, my parking lot.
Okay.
It don't matter.
I love it. Okay, yeah, that was
parking lot. A parking lot near you. I like that.
Parking lot near you. Come into a parking lot near you.
Get parked.
Don't get parked.
Play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
Period.
I love it.
Okay.
I love it.
I like that. So, is this the? Okay. Well, let me ask this. So you have an EP coming out soon.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Was called The Underdog, but you've changed the name.
Yes. Okay. So right now, what I'm doing right now as an artist, I'm just really just putting music out there, and it started with Big Flexin'. That was the first record I put out in 2021. But I'm just putting music out there to see what people feel about, how people feel about me, what fan base I'm gonna gather, and I'm just having fun just putting records out. EP is something that is in the works, and I just feel like I don't want a lot of songs, but I'm just trying to put music out there so people can get to know who BSD is as an artist.
So will this EP be you want to show different sides of you as an artist?
Yes, and
I'm
gonna call this new EP, since I've been recording a lot of records so far and it's changed. I want to call it Street but Sweet.
Okay.
Street but Sweet. You know, that's a thing that they used to say to Aaliyah. She was street but sweet with most of her music.
Yeah.
I say street but sweet.
I just saw your album cover when you said that too.
Yes.
Like I could see you in front of like, what's the trap house that 2 Chainz had?
Oh, that Pink House.
Yeah, something like that.
Wow.
With like a lolly, the big
rainbow.
Yeah. You know
what I'm saying? I have to give you credit if I do that now.
For real.
What's your name under the creative director?
Listen,
Yeah.
I'll be the creative director for real.
Definitely dope, but yeah.
They be sleeping on me.
I am definitely I love visuals.
Yes.
And that's why it's so hard as an independent artist. Like, I really can't get this shit out my brain onto the screen, you know, because you got your daily life that you have to pay for. You have all this stuff. And yes, they say take risks, just take risks. I'm taking risks, but I also have to make a living for myself. And back then, I know y'all used to just drop every goddamn thing and just say, I'm doing only my music. But these days, you just cannot do that. I mean, you really have to believe in yourself. And I really do believe in myself, but I want to be smart at the same time, because I got my boo, I got my sister, I got some family members, but at the end of the day, it's me. I'm doing all this by myself.
Right.
I market everything by myself with no help. Like, I'm truly an independent artist. Like, everything I do is me. And sometimes, oh my God, I wish I had this budget. I wish I had this big budget. But I'm just saying, D, continue to do what you're doing, and it'll pay off one day. It definitely will pay off.
Absolutely. So you mentioned your boo.
Yes.
Was that okay? So let's take us right on into this YouTube reality show, The Shit We Do for Love. So you've been on there. You're going into season 3.
Yeah.
And you've been on there since season 1.
Yes,
Okay.
I'm one of the OGs, I guess.
Okay. So does your boo thing appear on the show with you?
He didn't start out on the show with me.
Okay.
The show actually started out as a blind date type of show.
Ah.
It started out like that with season 1.
Was that how y'all met?
It just, so I'm gonna shorten it for y'all. So yeah, The Shit We Do for Love started out as a dating show. They only showed us the person's Instagram, and then they'll set up the date for us to meet them in person.
Oh.
So I met a few people. I went on a couple of dates with a few people on the show. None of them worked out. One of the guys I went on a date. We had already dated outside of the show, but we tried to do it again on the show. Didn't work. So season 2 came around, and over our break at The Shit We Do for Love at the reunion, during our break, my boo, I've been knowing him for 15 years. We got back in touch during COVID. We've always been in touch, but like sporadically, like probably twice a year, something like that.
Yeah.
But we ended up talking again in 2020, and you know, that's when everybody was in the house and
was supposed to be.
Well, was supposed to be, because clearly he came over to me.
Okay.
And then after he came over to me, and I ended up going over to him, and we were just like, well, make
With
sure
y'all
we
non-distancing ass.
right. It was during the time when it was a little bit under
Y'all
control.
was part of the problem. Damn that.
It was during the time it was a little bit under control, but no, I did not find Antonio on the show. We already knew each other for 15 years, but we never been romantically in a relationship until 2020. And that's when he became the love of my life. And I tried to ask God, like, I was like, God, why would you bring this man to me? I was just new in my independency or just being single. I'm a relationship-oriented type of guy, so during the time Antonio came around, I was in a stage where I was just being single. I didn't really want a relationship, but he just brought the shit back out of me again, and I just had to get used to it again, and I love it, and he's a good guy.
Period. I love it. Okay.
He's worth it.
So can you talk about what we can expect on the upcoming season of The Shit We Do for Love? Y'all moved past the dating part. Well, at least
like
your
said,
character.
The show started out as a dating show, and then it turned into the Real Housewives of Atlanta.
Okay.
I'll drink to that.
And that's what I think made the show as big as what it is now, because it's doing very well on YouTube, over on 27,000 views or whatever. And I what I would say about the shit we do for love, I really thank them for what they've done for me. Before the shit we do for love, I felt like I was doing my thing, but after that show I did start to get noticed around everywhere I went. Like it was annoying because I didn't know how to
react.
It was weird to me because I'm
Yeah.
like, this is what celebrities go through. Because I still don't consider myself that person because I still try to stay humble as hell. But I'll tell y'all this funny story. I was in the local hot wing spot. It wasn't American Deli. It was somewhere in Decatur. I was getting some hot wings or whatever, and it was this person standing outside the window, kept looking. I was like, I thought it was a homeless person.
Oh.
I'm like, okay, this must be. I'm in Decatur. Okay, when I come out the door, they ask me for money or whatever. So I walk outside, and I'm going this way. The person's still doing. I'm doing like this. The person doing like this, following me.
Right.
And she's like, oh my God, you're D'Angelo from the show we do for love. I was like, okay, this is what it is. And I felt so bad because I thought that she was like a homeless person trying to ask me for money.
Oh Lord.
And I was like, okay, well, D, you are on a YouTube series. YouTube is pretty big now, and there's a lot of YouTube reality shows.
Yeah.
Before getting on this show, I didn't know how big reality shows were on YouTube. I really did not know that. And you definitely can get your exposure on YouTube. And I just thought that was pretty wild because I didn't know how to deal with it. And I still deal with it to this day. I just like, hey, but I'm not nobody. I work a 9 to 5. I go to work, but I get it. Yeah. Because I'm giving y'all this character on this show. Right. So when y'all see me, it's like, oh, D'Angelo. So I'm like, okay, I get it. Yeah. Hi, how you doing?
Yeah.
But yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I love that.
The shit we do for love is still out. This is we're on like a few more episodes, and then we're gonna do the reunion, and then that is it. I'm not as cool with everybody from the beginning of the show, but we all try to be cordial. Like I said, it's like a whole Nene type of Cynthia type of Marlo and type of Candy Birds going on.
Okay, but which one are you though?
They call me Portia.
Okay.
Which I'm very, very fine with that. But because Portia, she's very beautiful.
Wait, but you be fighting and throwing hands?
No.
You be throwing balls?
No.
Portia throw down. Our girl say Portia would throw down.
Yeah.
Listen, so does that make you pull up to the parking lot, Portia?
Well, I can't get there. I'm not. Well, y'all gonna
have to tune in and judge for yourself. It's like and subscribe.
Well, y'all tune in. Y'all look for it on YouTube. The shit we do for love. Okay.
Parking lot Portia, go.
Right. I don't know why when you said parking lot Portia, I just thought of look at me, I'm Portia Dee. That's for the old people, y'all.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know. Okay, so interesting. I want to talk about your brand now. Boyfriend by D'Angelo. What is that about?
Boyfriend started out in 2019. I was just brainstorming. I was like, hey, I want to put something out. I want to put some apparel out. My sister used to do it. She did it for 10 years. And I was like, okay, you get your inspiration from your sister. What do you want to do? Like I said, I'm a relationship oriented type of guy. I was like, okay, well, I'll use what I like. Boyfriend material. It started out as boyfriend material, not boyfriend by D'Angelo. It started out as boyfriend material, but this is what I tell people who are up and coming. Do not put your stuff out on social media to see until you're ready. Because I kind of promoted some stuff in 2019 about what I was going to do. As soon as I got my LLC, a week later, this guy here in Atlanta went and got boyfriend material LLC. Right. I was going to get my stuff LLC with that name, but I couldn't because he did it because he had seen my post. Allegedly, he had allegedly
saw that shit.
Yes. Allegedly, he saw my post that I made on Instagram when I started my Boyfriend by D'Angelo page, boyfriend material page, and he took it and he did his own thing, and I couldn't do that anymore. I thought, well, it's going to be Boyfriend by D'Angelo, which I still can put boyfriend material on my product,
right?
And which I did, and it was very successful. The first three collections were they was doing numbers. People were buying it. My fourth collection went kind of hiatus. And I just put that on me because I was going through some stuff in life, and my creative side didn't flow into my work.
Right.
It didn't show because I wasn't the best. So it couldn't show in my products. But Boyfriend by D'Angelo is still alive and well. And my boo, he keeps pushing me to, because I keep giving up on it. But I'm like, I can't give up on something if the whole world doesn't know about it. Sure, a few hands of people know about Boyfriend by D'Angelo, but the whole world doesn't know. So why stop?
Right.
Once the world knows, it'll be a lot better, but the world doesn't know, so why stop? That's what I love about being an independent person, because we're doing all this stuff. That just because you don't get the amount of views or likes right now, that doesn't mean anything. Like, we all start from somewhere. Gucci started from somewhere. Louis Vuitton, they all started in a small area before they were known for things that they do.
You should look and see, is the guy who did that, does he still have the LLC?
Try to go to his page.
You should go and see, because he might have let it lapse, and you can come pick back up on it, because that's a very good idea. Boyfriend material?
Yeah.
Very marketable.
And then I say, is it childish? Do people still say boyfriend? But boyfriend is still a thing.
Yeah.
You have to have a boyfriend or girlfriend. Before you are a husband, you are a boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
Before you're a wife, you're a girlfriend. So boyfriend material is like somebody who, what's the boyfriend material to you?
6 figures or better every year.
Yeah,
better talk.
It don't change.
God fearing, and but again, I think a boyfriend material is something different for different
Everybody,
people.
yeah.
Some people want you to love dogs. Shit, I want you to love me, and whether or not you love pets is secondary, but
right.
Really thirdary to other things. But
right.
it just becomes. I just think that a boyfriend material is a quality person that you could see being your significant other.
That's exactly what that's the definition of that on Urban Dictionary. Is definitely similar to that. So somebody who carries themselves well, they know what they want out of life. You feel like they will treat you right, and they got friends and family who they treat right. They have a good a circle of nothing but positivity or goodness that they show.
Okay.
And they can contribute to a symbiotic relationship.
Yes, and when they say they're gonna do something, they're gonna do it. They say this and that. I'm gonna take you to the movies. It ain't no, oh, we supposed to go to the movies. No, and they don't forget about it. But they said they won't take you out and all this stuff. That's not boyfriend material.
You know what boyfriend material is to me if it comes to going to the movies? I'm not gonna cap. If you do not pull up at Dollar Tree before we get to the movies, then I got
to get your candy.
You're back to your judgment, because we have things to invest in, and I'm not invested in no $6 popcorn. If you are asking me to listen, I don't care how much money you make, right? This is how the rich stay rich. I'm telling you, everybody caps at the concession stand. Right. Nobody. I am not spending $6 on some damn Raisinets. Y'all can kill that. No, that's boyfriend material. When you pull up and you like, babe, I got $10. You got $10. We gonna crush it. Yes.
Well, Antonio, make sure he gets my hot dog and my my hot dog, because I always got to eat a hot dog. And he loves the slushies, so as long as we got our hot dogs and slushies, we're good.
Nice. All right. Well, that was very interesting. I enjoyed learning that side of you. Outside of the music.
Yeah,
you're a creative person. I definitely think you should check on that boyfriend material thing.
Yeah,
you said something about quality of life or something like that. Quality of your clothing.
Oh yes, definitely.
Yeah,
definitely.
I can see it. I like that.
I want to get into with this next stuff that I do, because Antonio is actually coming up with some logo that he want me to use, and I told him it feels good to get like other people's direction on stuff, because your direction is probably good, but when you see other people with some creative shit, you're like, okay, we can see what they do. So we're gonna do that. But I want to get into boyfriend material started off as essential clothing, like loungewear, and it's still that, and I want to keep it that. It's not like a high fashion brand, but I do want to start drawing and creating my own pieces one day. But it's not that. It's more of essential, like stuff you can go buy, t-shirts, jeans, just walk around, boyfriend material, whatever. Boyfriend, everybody wants one, because that's one of my logos too. Boyfriend, everybody wants one. Everybody wants a boyfriend. And people think boyfriend is just like a relationship. No, girls want a boyfriend. Straight guys want a boyfriend. Like boyfriend does not just mean relationship. I'm changing the whole narrative of it. Boyfriend doesn't mean just relationship. Boyfriend material, of course, but Boyfriend by D'Angelo, a friend. I'm here. I'm your friend. I can be your boyfriend. I can be your friend. I can be your lover, be your partner, but I can be definitely your friend as well.
Right.
I think you should get it. Well, I'm gonna tell you off camera because I don't know who's gonna watch this.
Right.
Stupid shit.
Right.
Period.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm gonna tell you he's gonna edit it out because I don't want to forget it.
I'm not gonna edit it out. I'm just playing. No, I'm not. But go ahead.
And they need.
Oh,
people know
girl.
that.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That is.
Some of them, some of them are still works.
Yeah.
Or boyfriend loading 65%, or you know what I'm saying? Like
No.
I'm trying to get there.
That first
I'm
thing.
not who you need me to be, but I'm trying to. Motherfuckers really do be trying. There's some men who have a thing where they're like, if I'm not financially stable, I'm not dating nobody. It doesn't make them a bad person, but they do have like concerns. You know what I'm saying? Like when you move in with somebody, right?
Mm-hmm.
And your house becomes their house. You have to have your own shit because it might not work out, and then your ass gonna be out there without it.
That's with boyfriend and girlfriend, not with wife and husband.
Bullshit.
Well,
I know plenty of husbands that have pulled up and they shit was outside already because they wasn't doing what
they're not doing their part yet.
You gotta have your shit together. And I'm just saying, some people are works in progress. Boyfriend in progress. Boyfriend loading.
That's true. I like that. It sounds a little kinky though, but we'll talk about that.
And it can go either way. However the person
took from it, as long as you pay the price.
Right.
You can interpret it however you want to after you check out.
Well, let's go ahead and check out this next Let's go ahead and check out the next song, Saints and Sinners. Now, it sounds like a gospel record.
Oh.
It sounds like Atlanta after dark.
Saints and Sinners. The song was already a poem before. I write stuff. My notes in my iPhone, this shit is so filled up with stuff. And my boo was like, "Hey, D, your shit is good, but maybe if you do poems." I was like, "I already do poems. I write stuff in my phone all the time. Like if I'm by myself, I just write shit. If I'm going through stuff, I write shit." He's like, "Well, turn it into a song." And that's how Saints and Sinners came about. This song had these words and lyrics had already been in my phone for like months. So I just found the beat and I just put it to the beat.
Nice.
And Saints and Sinners meaning the song meaning to me is we all fuck up, we all make mistakes. We are not our mistakes. We were saints one day, we're sinners the other day. Sometimes we're sinners when we don't even know we're sinners. We're sinning or doing anything wrong. But saints and sinners is just like we make mistakes, like whatever. So what? Who are you to tell me?
Right.
Even a saint can't tell me something that I'm doing wrong because it's something that you have done wrong too, sir.
Right.
Or ma'am. You know. So we are all saints and sinners. Fuck the world.
Right. Okay. Well, shit. Let's go. Fuck the world. Let's go ahead and jump into it. Introduce the song.
The record is very personal, so the lyrics be really like personal. Like I don't know if people can relate to it. Maybe we never know what other people can relate to. Like when we're going through something like same thing I'm going through, somebody might be going through it 1,000 miles from here. So.
Or how they might interpret your song for their situation.
For their situation. That is so true.
I had that conversation this morning, but we'll talk about that later. Go ahead and introduce the song.
Okay, this is Saints and Sinners.
You've just now entered the room of the underdog. Let's go. I'm in my own lane, I'm in my own groove. That's what I do, that's what I do. Y'all really lame, y'all really weird. Y'all watch my story just to cut my groove. They don't want me to win, they just want me to lose. I gotta watch who I talk to. But ever since I've been minding my business, saying low, everything's been so cool. Break up to make up, I miss my baby. Man, this love shit is crazy. I know I fucked up, but can you take me back? Maybe. Shit changed the subject. All facts, no cap, I want it all. Good sex, big checks, one love, that's the middle of my world. Saints and sinners, we all need love. Say fuck the world. Say fuck the world. I'ma fuck up and I'ma fuck up again. We all saints and sinners, we all need love. Say fuck the world. Say fuck the world. I'ma fuck up and I'ma fuck up again. We all saints and sinners, we all change your mind, but at the same time, I want you to see my side. Raised in the bluff, one house, 12 kids, it was never enough. My grandma cooked and cleaned and cooked. We was bad as hell, but on the other side at my mama house, the suburbs, Clayco, North Clayton, I got the best of both sides. I am who I am today. My mama taught me not to give depth to the haters. Love them from a distance, calculated later. Donna changed my life. All black, one mess, dancing next to ye. Never met him, but close enough to feel him. Thanks for the opportunity to be amongst the greats. I see things differently. Say fuck the world. Say fuck the world. I'ma fuck up and I'ma fuck up again. We all saints and sinners. We all need love. Say fuck the world. Say fuck the world. I'ma fuck up and I'ma fuck up again. We all saints and sinners. We all need love. I remember as a child, I used to wake up and dance to Destiny's Child. Alone in my room, afraid to let people see that side. Now I'm all grown up, the world has changed. No reason to feel left out. You can be who you wanna be, say what you wanna say, wear what you wanna wear, fuck who you wanna fuck, love who you wanna love. Life is free, live it, fuck them.
I like that.
The vibe, yes.
Fuck the world. Fight the power.
Fight the It's giving that.
I love that.
It's giving
Very inspirational, motivational. That's a really good one.
From the heart.
Hope. It's giving hope.
Yeah.
I also feel like it's giving you're not alone.
Right.
Very much so. But I got the visual of, like, if you were standing somewhere and then the devil is you and the angel is you, but they're both on different shoulders type of thing. Like, that's what it's giving me.
Definitely.
And I think, but I think that's an internal struggle people have every day anyway.
Mm-hmm.
That's everybody it fights a war within themselves every day.
Ooh.
And the problem with saint or sinner is that there's a perception behind either action you take.
Yes.
And everybody's going to have an opinion regardless. You might as well do what you prefer, because it's never going to make everyone happy. It doesn't matter what it is. You could be happy in your marriage, and somebody's going to be like, well, I don't think they should be, because like,
right.
And that's you, Eugene. All we try, you know.
Yeah. Well, you know what makes me happy, Brittany?
I think I do.
Well, you know. Rapid fire. It is time for our favorite game. Rapid
Lord.
fire.
You know, I was anticipating something from you guys. I'm like, they probably gonna do a game. Okay. I'm ready.
We love rapid fire.
Explain to him, Joe.
I'll explain it. So on this game, we give you 60 seconds. That's 1 whole minute to answer as many of these crazy ass questions as you can. The point of it is to give us the first thing that comes to your mind. So have fun, be truthful, and be quick. Jack, be nimble.
Okay. Do not, I repeat, this is the disclaimer. Do not think about it.
Right. Just give us the first thing.
I'm an overthinker. I'm just letting y'all know.
Listen, I need you to take a deep breath.
Take a deep breath.
I need you to take a deep breath and throw it out the window. We all say it's a sinner, so it don't matter.
Right.
But
fuck the world.
Right.
Right.
But don't fuck up these questions.
That's my inspiration right there. Fuck the world.
There you go.
Right, let's go.
All right, and go.
Do you have your own Netflix account, or do you use someone else's?
I use someone else's.
What motivates you the most?
Me.
What is your deepest fear?
Losing the one I love.
What is your zodiac sign?
Leo.
Do you believe in it?
Yes.
What is your favorite Christmas carol?
Jingle bells, jingle bells.
Name an onomatopoeia.
What?
If your life was a story, what would it be titled?
He's got it.
What is your favorite game of all time?
Truth or Dare.
Finish this phrase. The way to my heart is.
It can be crazy at times.
Who's your favorite Disney character?
Aladdin.
How often do you floss?
Once a day. I mean, yeah. Feel like I did good. I don't know. I actually love that game.
Okay.
You know what this remind me of? You know, all that movie Inside Out with all the emotions inside.
Girl, you're right.
It really was.
It was the brain freeze for me.
Yes, definitely.
When I asked the question, and all I heard was, I want to get it
I'm an overthinker. I like to think about it before I say anything.
I love it.
That's what we love about rapid fire, because it just takes people out of their comfort zone. Like, it's not something you prepare for.
No.
You have no clue what we're gonna ask. You can change it. And I don't know.
And it tells the absolute truth about what the person is really, why you really are. And I was like, okay, well, those are the first things I said. Well, it's probably what's really on my mind.
Period.
Right.
I love it.
This was definitely one of the funnier ones.
Yeah, this is gonna be great content.
And I do have to put out my little disclaimer. And onomatopoeia is.
Oh Lord.
Never mind. Moving on.
This is every interview.
Because nobody knows what the fuck it is.
Only two people have gotten it.
Yes, right. Yeah. And what I'm saying is, an onomatopoeia is a word where if you hear the word, you can kind of figure out what the sound is. Like if I say buzz, because you've heard a bee, you know what a buzz is.
Right.
Or if I say, but you've seen like the old, you know, or pitter patter, because you've heard little feet people walking across the floor. So it's like,
I think my favorite answer to that question has to be Kamarian. She's like, "What's an onomatopoeia?" He's like, "Onomatopoeia."
What?
Onomatopoeia.
In true fashion, give my answer back to me.
I love it. Well, that's my favorite part of this show. So from my favorite part to my least favorite part, which is the last leg of the interview.
Damn you!
No, it has to come to an end.
Does it?
It does.
Does it?
It does. Can you be here all night?
Yeah.
Can you be here all night?
Well, y'all are at home.
And just drop
y'all. Well, y'all are at home. And I can't be here all night. I have places to be. So
Big Head want me to stop at Cajun Seafood before I come back to the house.
See that too.
When you get the Cajun seafood, do you get corn, broccoli?
Yes, and the turkey necks.
I'm gonna go ahead and put you on. I'm gonna put you on to something real quick. So they got this street corn seasoning, and you take the street corn seasoning. They sell it at Walmart. It's $1.98, and you sprinkle it on the corn from the seafood place, and you can also sprinkle it on the seafood. It will make your tongue slap your brain.
What's the name of it?
Street corn seasoning
at Walmart.
Yeah,
the street corn is.
That's easy to remember.
Yeah.
I would definitely look into that.
That's the shit.
That's street but sweet.
Right. Okay. So, D, Brown Skin Dee, I want to know, what is the best advice that you've ever been given?
I just told about the street corn.
Right. Besides that,
just told about the street corn.
The best advice I've been given. Oh my God.
Ever.
I feel like my ass be trying to give people advice, and I really need the damn advice.
Or that you ever given, in your opinion?
Life is, I mean, I would use my mom. My mom died from cancer 6 years ago. And before she passed away, this lady had already done everything it is to do in life, what she wanted, as far as she lived her life. And that's one thing that she was saying as she was going away. Like, I live my life, like I know what it is, and then I can change. But I feel like my mama has told us stories. And I mean, just live your life. I mean, have a good time in it, because you know, you never know when you're gonna go. And lately, people have been dying so young, and crazy shit has been going on in this world. And you just never know when is your time. So don't even dwell on when is your time. If you're just spending most of your time just enjoying yourself and doing things that you love to do, Like I will honestly say this. I'll be 35 in August. If I was to go away today or tomorrow or whenever, I honestly couldn't. I will say I have lived my life. I've done most of. I feel like I've done most of the things so far that makes me happy to say I've done. I put myself out there to the world with my music. I put myself out there, my personality with the world, as far as being on these shows, family. I have family that I love, and I have a boyfriend that, I've been in several relations, but not several. I've been in 2 long-term relationships, the one before this one. I don't know. Just live life. I mean, that's the best advice I would give to anybody. Just live life and don't regret anything, because anything that you regret is a part of who you are today, because you can learn from whatever it was, good or bad.
Beautiful. Okay.
I hate to get all touchy.
No, it's okay.
But,
be yourself.
Yeah. No, because I mean, and I love to ask that question because, like you said earlier, like you never know who's listening.
Mhm.
You never know who's going to watch the show. You never know if that advice that you gave somebody else or that somebody else gave you is going to help the next person.
And I want to tell anybody who's watching, like, be you, do what you want to do.
Right.
Don't second guess things that you feel like you like or you feel like people won't like. It's only like if it's a room full of 10 people, probably 3 of those people probably would like it. If only 1 person like it, keep doing it. So what? This is what you are yourself. You are the person that has to walk around every day, get up and look at yourself in the mirror every day. Social media is the new world that we're in. And it's okay to take a break from it. But sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, when I take a break from social media, why do I feel like I'm missing something? Like I feel like out of place. Like I feel like I'm not in tune with the world because I'm not on social media.
But that's how it's engineered to make you feel like you have to have it.
But when we didn't have it, I feel like things were, I'm not gonna say things were perfect, but we were more social as far as physically and emotionally. We cared about people. Like we really genuinely cared about people. Social media, people they can not follow you and they don't know who the fuck you are anymore because they're not following you on Instagram anymore.
Exactly.
And they don't care to know what you got going on in your life or anything like that. I do miss the unsocial media world sometimes. I really do. But I have to understand that this is the new way of life. You go into Thanksgiving dinners, everybody's on their phone. We didn't have that growing up. We didn't have that. You had to be with your family. You had to go outside.
Got your ass beat.
Yes, my mom was like, take your ass
out.
Okay.
You had to go outside. You couldn't sit in the house. Your parents would be like, go outside, have fun, go do something.
Hey, you either gonna be inside or out.
Right.
Running out my house, goddamn it.
So I miss that part. And some of us know how to juggle it all. Not everybody's like that, but we live in a social media world. But don't let social media kill you, and do not let social media make you feel like you're less than, because though I get likes and comments and I have over almost 30,000 followers, but $30,000 is not in my account.
Period.
So I use my platform wisely and I use it for what it is, but I don't say that's what it is until I see the money or the benefit of it. Which I do see the benefit of everything, because everything I do on my social media page is geared towards where I'm trying to go.
Right.
But I will not allow social media to make me think that's all what it is, because, social media is, it can drive you a little.
It can fuck you up.
It can fuck your head up.
Yeah.
So that's why I do my little breaks every now and then. But I'm like, damn, I'm doing these breaks, but I still need to do this because this, I'm trying to get to something, because this way, if this was y'all gonna be at, I mean, shit, well, damn, I gotta be here too to get where I'm trying to go.
And it can be difficult to take those breaks and then still being independent, and you have to keep up with your career, because once you log on, it's hard to just post what you got to post and then log off.
There's a trick to that,
though,
and I'm gonna share the trick to that. So here's the thing: if you are a personality and you're someone who's in the general public, people are very easily satiated if you give them something, not everything, something. Woo. So if they already know, you and Antonio, right? And you're like, yeah, headed to Papados, Gator vibes, and you turn that shit off, you have time after that to have your meal. Have your time. They know you already at Papa Do's.
Right.
Share the appetizers or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But after that, people are pretty much gonna be, I remember when I went to Papa. You know what I'm saying? Their comments is gonna take them through the rest of the damn night.
Yeah.
It's not something you necessarily have to give them. But going back to the boyfriend material thing, this also comes back to having someone who's gonna help you be grounded.
And that's him.
Not
he's not
an anchor, because they're different.
Right.
But someone who's going to help you stay grounded and someone who's going to pour into you with affirmation and not doubt, because you don't need doubt. People, intellectual thinkers doubt already. So you need someone who's going to pour into you. And I think that's really important in conjunction with the social media part.
Yeah.
But that's my take on it.
I don't have notifications on for any of my social media.
Some people love notification sounds. I do not.
I don't know. No. Like when I say notifications, there's no notifications. If you send me something, I don't know until I go on the app and see. It doesn't tell me, and that's how I like it, because sometimes you post something and like TikTok. I remember one time we posted a video and I woke up the next morning to 99 plus notifications. We had like over 40,000 views,
which we're grateful for. Which we are grateful for. But it's a lot.
It was just too much, But
then you get into the mode where, damn, I ain't getting no likes. And you'd be something, you'd be like, damn, I just really thought this was dope as shit. That's why I say try not to get so caught up in social media, because Instagram, the way this hologram shit, if you ain't really, Instagram wants, like, I get paid from Instagram too, but they say, "Ooh, D'Angelo, you can get $1,200 in 30 days." Yeah, but you want me to post 5,000 videos? Like, no matter how many videos I post, I'm not getting that close to that 1,200. Social media, they run stuff how they want to run it, and people be thinking they get. I do. I get sensitive sometimes. Like, what the fuck is going on? It's not you. It's not your content. It's just the world.
Well, because look, I just saw this the other day. I forgot where I saw it at, but it was saying if you have, so like Beyonce has 200 something million followers on Instagram, right? Well, the thing is, if you have access to reach that many people by simply sitting on your phone, that makes you massive. You know what I'm saying? Your own like conglomerate within yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just it's ridiculous. So they have to cut it down to where only about 30% of your followers actually see what you've posted. Because
not all 200 million of those followers like her photos.
Exactly.
She get 3 million likes, but those not 200 million likes.
Because you say you have what, 30,000 followers, and probably only 300 to 500 people interact. Yeah, it's that built that way by design so that they can make money off of you. Yeah, because if they give you all that power,
I'm gonna learn this.
You're gonna make all the money by yourself.
If I gotta go to school and be up in the corporate office.
Well, there's also another algorithm that we are forgetting to add into this equation, and that is the power of the hater. So there are people who saw it, liked it internally, and did not get.
That's definitely real. That's definitely real.
They don't like themselves internally. So at the end of the day, no, it's true. No, it's true, because I've seen plenty of people, and I've had people even tell me this later on in life. Oh, I should have been happy for you, but I wasn't. Well, what was stopping you from? I wasn't happy at the time. Oh, okay. Well, good to know. But the reality is that's how people base their likes, and that's what causes someone to like or dislike or internalize something. It's the way you feel when you receive it.
But guess what, though? You don't even have to like it now on Instagram. You viewed it. So I don't know if you like. You don't. You viewed it.
Right.
You might didn't like it, but you still view it. That's the part I do love about Instagram, because even if they don't like it, they viewed it.
Yeah.
You viewed it.
You
watched it.
I've definitely had people, people I know personally be like, "Oh yeah, I was watching your podcast," and I'll be like, "Funny, I didn't see your name pop up under the like or comment."
Yep.
But it's all good. That's the way of the world.
It definitely is.
Okay, well, that was interesting.
That was a whole nother topic. That was a whole nother.
It was. We had to go deeper into that.
Go deeper.
Period.
Deeper. Yeah.
I do want to know. We talked about the reality show. We talked about your EP. What do you have coming up for the people over the next year? Are we getting visuals? What's going on?
My main focus is visuals. The big flexing video. I don't know if y'all seen that, but y'all can go see it. I was the creative director on it. I had a lot of my boo help me, and a few other people helped me with that. But all of the footage, I edited the whole video. I did everything myself. Once I got everybody to help me record it, I went back home and edited my own video and put it out. But visuals is one thing that I noticed that people love that I do. So I feel like they love my music too, but the music on top of the visual, like I got something epic coming, like I feel like I need to do something like crazy. I need to stand out from these motherfuckers.
Okay.
I feel like I need to just step it up and like what's in my head, I'm finna put it out.
Okay.
Like whatever's creatively in my head, I'm finna just put it out. I don't give a fuck what people think about it or not, because I want to make a statement, and I want to do something that's gonna be out of the crazy whack way.
Okay. Are you familiar with Chad Bailey?
No.
No, he's a creative director for Pink Gorilla Entertainment.
Mhm.
They're based out of
Here?
New York.
New
They're
York?
based out of New York, but they come here a lot.
Really? I'm gonna look him up.
You know Rico Cassadine?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know him, but I know of him.
Yeah, Rico's signed to Pink Gorilla
Right.
Entertainment.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
Chad
what's up.
Bailey, he does incredible work, photography, videography. I think it'll be worth.
Yeah.
Whatever's here, he could definitely help you get out.
He will actualize it.
Yeah.
I promise, whatever concept.
And it's
Come on.
crazy because I be trying to like, I be doing my thing, but I'm just like, man, if I had the money behind me,
Mhm.
it would be stupid.
And I heard that he works with the independent artists.
It would be stupid. That's why I continue to keep doing my independent shit, because somebody may see it or something like that, or I just might make it on my own.
Mm-hmm.
But one thing about me that as an artist and independent artist, the advantage I feel like I have personally, because I know how to market myself. One thing about it, every marketing, anything that's done on my page is all done for me. Nobody does it like I do all my own marketing and stuff like that. People be like, who did that? No, I did. I sit at home and do all my marketing stuff. Sometimes I be like, damn, why I gotta be doing all this? But I wish I had a team.
Mm-hmm.
But if it's just gonna be me for now, I'm just gonna keep on doing my thing, and just hopefully it just blow up or whatever.
Nice.
But I don't care if it does. Like I'm really doing something that I love. I just want to be able to get benefit off of it. You doing something that you love to do. Like y'all love this podcast. I know one day y'all probably don't want to work no more. You just want to continue, just do this. And it's bringing in everything that you need to live a comfortable life. Like I work a job. I remember working since I was 15. Like I'm tired of working jobs. Yes, I can go to college. I've been to college. I am still thinking about college. Thinking about I do want to go to college and get a degree just for a plan B. Because by the time I'm 50, if I'm still ain't out there known or whatever with this shit, I want to be able to still be in the industry somehow.
Right.
So I want to be able to have a degree so I can still work within the industry that I love.
Well, that's also something that I tell the artists when they come through here, and it's a harsh reality that some don't like to hear, but not everybody is meant to make it to be the next Beyonce or Jay-Z or whatever the fuck.
Yep.
But you can totally be the next big producer, next big songwriter.
Somebody
You never know who might
use it.
Right, exactly. They want to sample your shit. And next day that's a payday for you. You know what I'm saying?
There's a lot of artists that came up like that.
So yeah, definitely. Well, I love it. This has been an amazing interview.
You
Brown
guys have been
Skin
amazing.
Dee. Thank you.
You made me so comfortable since I walked through the door. Y'all need to come over here to Big Raw BJ podcast. If you're an independent artist out here in Atlanta, they're definitely gonna make you feel really good, and it definitely seems very, very genuine. I love it.
It is
It's our way.
Yeah.
I love
We've
it.
been this way since 88.
Period.
Established 88.
Established in 88.
1988. The year I was born.
That's the year we're all 88. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's why we have such a good conversation.
Right.
Until I signed with the big network, and I'm gonna have to take that clock back right now. And then I'll be 24.
Right. Period.
Oh, and I just have to say one thing. Well, I do have music people in my family. I don't know if you guys know Eric Sermon, the rapper.
Yes.
That's my uncle.
With the eyes.
Yeah, Green Eye Bandit. That's my uncle. That's my dad's nephew, but he's older, so we call him Uncle E. He knows everything I got going on, but am I looking for him to say, who put me on? No. He has kids that are in the industry that they put themselves on. He didn't have any help with that. People always tell me, if that's your uncle, why he just can't put you on?
It don't always work like
and
that.
I'm not, it's family. When I'm with my uncle, it's family. We're not, he knows what I got going on. He like it. He tell me, keep doing what you're doing and all this stuff like that. But am I looking for a handout? No. What probably surprised him the best is that I'm out here doing it, and not asking him for this and that and this and that, this and that. But yeah.
But that goes back to the journey thing that we were talking about earlier, as far as you can tell who worked towards it.
Oh
You
yeah,
can tell who had to put the
Or
time
was
in and
given
wasn't just
to them.
giving it. Yeah.
Glorilla given to her, Cardi B given to her. I mean, she's Glorilla.
Glorilla.
Glorilla. The industry is very, very tricky. She has a distinct voice.
Yes, very.
They didn't give a damn about what she was rapping about.
Nope.
She's fresh
Mm-hmm.
because she said nobody was really fucking with her when she was doing her thing before she got popping. And yeah, it's just right place at the right time. That's why I tell these independent artists, just keep doing your shit.
Mhm.
Keep doing your shit.
It only takes the exposure to the right person.
Yes.
So it's not as
Mhm.
it's not even a numbers game.
Yes.
It's really about the
Mhm.
location
Yep.
and the timing. That's it.
Period.
And Nicki inspired all these girls.
Lil Kim.
I have to say that. I have to say that.
Lil Kim inspired all these girls.
Depending on their ages, it might have also been Queen Latifah and MC Light and Missy Elliott.
Nah.
Depending on
These girls nowadays were totally inspired by Kim.
It's easy for these people these days.
Okay, that's fine.
It's easy.
But the people raising them was inspired by Queen Latifah, which made the shit possible.
It's
and also
possible.
Nicki did get inspired by Lil Kim, of course, but yes, Nicki was the long running for all these years, and it inspired Cardi B to want to rap. It inspired these girls to want to be that Nicki.
Yeah.
Not saying Nicki is, well, I'm a Nicki fan, but
I understand. It's okay.
Nicki really just when she's just confident. She's just confident and
Yeah.
she's talented at the same time.
She is.
She's just very talented, But yeah, I just said Nicki.
It's okay. We get it. We get it. We have a lot of Nicki fans that come through here and they love to shout her out. Hi, Nicki. We love you. We do. Hold on.
There's room for many at the top.
Let's go ahead. We got to wrap this thing up.
Okay.
BSD, Brown Skin Dee. Tell the people where they can find you at.
Well, the shit we do for love, Kevon Burns online on YouTube, Brown Skin Dee on Instagram, and Spotify. Okay, look, y'all. Spotify is one of those things that independent artists need. So because if we can submit our stuff to these big people, they'll help us financially. So I'm getting my little followers up. It's 87 monthly listeners. So just keep believing in yourself and make sure y'all follow me on Spotify, Apple Music, and all the streaming platforms, and definitely Instagram. Yeah.
Y'all
know the vibes.
And a parking lot near you.
And a parking lot near you.
I'm still gonna do a visual for Beef, and I'm still gonna do a visual for Saints and Sinners. Yeah, I feel like Beef is like a pull up, like got all my people with me, nice cars outside,
right?
And people, pulling up and just having a good time, like a parking lot deal. You know how you turn a parking lot to a party.
Well, y'all pull up on us at the Raw BJ Podcast on all social media platforms.
Yes.
Y'all pull up on our sponsor as well, TNT Enterprise. If you want some of these handcrafted home goods here, as you can see on the table, Miss Brittany Black.
Oh, Brittany Black. I'm loving the glitter.
Right.
Nice.
Get all that customized. Brittany.
Yeah.
Do you have any last words?
Yes, thank God. Now, I just want to say to everybody that listens and watches that home is where the heart is, and ours has always been with you. Thank you so much for listening and watching and being a part of our journey. And in the words of Maury Povich, until next time, America, and all the other countries that listen.
Hear it, y'all. Come back next time for another Raw BJ, and I promise we will all come together.
Bye.
Bye. I love it. You were wonderful.
Guys.
Yeah.
Tell a nigga pull up. Tell a nigga pull up. Pull up to the parking lot.
Spring, you got rapid fire ready?
I sure do.
Okay. All right, for the titty bump.
This gonna make its way into the Instagram clip.
Yeah.
Right, it really is.
It's the slow move for me.
Right.
I can be waiting on someone to have a dance off with me so I can crop and hit it with one of these.
Right. That's it. You won.
That's it. The battle is over. It's
The
over.
battle's over. What you gonna hit them with?
The battle is
Period.
They have to move when the people be like,
That is a little bit.
and then they be like, shit.